Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining Lewis University's television network. Today is Wednesday, April 21st, 2021. I'm Luis Chavez, and we begin with our top national and local stories. Derek Chauvin was found guilty on all charges Tuesday for the murder of George Floyd. Chauvin was charged with second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. Chauvin could face 40 years for second-degree murder, up to 25 years for third-degree murder, and up to 10 years for manslaughter. Chauvin is currently being held at the Minnesota Correctional Facility, Oak Park Heights, where he will wait to be sentenced. 3 victims were killed at a Kenosha County bar last Sunday. 24-year-old Recollo Alandis Vinson was charged with first-degree homicide and is currently being held at the Kenosha County Jail. Cedric Gaston, Akeem Stevenson, and Kevin Donaldson were the 3 killed during the mass shooting, and at least 3 others were injured. Witnesses say this all started with the fight. The sheriff believes Vinson may have been told to leave the bar only to return to carry out a shooting spree. Kenosha officials believe this was also a targeted incident and not a random act. Nearby Carthage College went into a lockdown for a period of time early Sunday morning. The president of Chad, Idris Deby, was killed on April 20th on the battlefield in a fight against rebels. Deby, who ruled the African country for over 30 years, visited the front lines and fought against those who opposed him. The reasons as to why he chose to fight rebels firsthand are still unknown. Deby first came to power in 1990. His 37-year-old son will be holding an 18-month transitional council. The announcement of Deby's death came only a few hours after he was declared the winner of the April 11th presidential election. The oldest living American, Hesher Ford, passed away peacefully in her home in Charlotte, North Carolina on Saturday. Ford was born in Lancaster, South Carolina in the late summer of 1904. That would make her 116 years old at the time of her passing. In her long life, she married her husband, John Ford, and had a total of 12 children, 8 daughters and 4 sons. The Gerontology Research Group has now named Thelma Sutcliffe of Nebraska as the oldest living American who was born in 1906. Coming up next, we'll take a look into leading local headlines and the latest on COVID-19. Stay with us.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a 4th ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Or maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
David Santiago was arrested for trafficking guns to local street gangs in the south side of Chicago. According to authorities, Santiago had an illegal gun store in his bedroom. An informant recorded Santiago selling firearms and narcotics to gangs. During the investigation, police retrieved 16 firearms, which included assault rifles, semi-automatic handguns, and over 100 grams of heroin. Santiago was sentenced to 12 years in prison on multiple felonies. The CTA announced that its biggest red line stations are set to be renovated. and plans to reconstruct 4 of its north-side stations. They will be more modern, fully accessible, and include a new track that will make the rides feel smoother. In total, the project will cost about $2.1 billion to construct. The project is set to begin on May 16th and will open at the end of 2024. The CTA will temporarily open station entrances at Argyle and Bryn Mawr, as they will have to close Lawrence and Berwyn stations. In COVID-19 news, as of Monday, Chicago public health officials reported 2,857 new confirmed cases and 9 related deaths as of Tuesday. Since the pandemic, there has been a record of 1,694 deaths due to COVID, with a total of 1,306,787 cases to date. Chicago has made the vaccine available to anyone over 16 years as of Monday. Additionally, CPS has also agreed to let high school students return to in-person learning Monday after the CTU agrees. On Monday, the U.S. State Department announced plans to expand travel advisories, urging U.S. citizens to stay home as the COVID-19 pandemic continues to pose unprecedented risks around the globe. Updated travel guidelines are intended to curb visits to approximately 80% of countries worldwide who are experiencing spikes in cases. The United States has confirmed more cases than any other country in the world, and new guidelines are expected to be released later this week. When we return, we'll have the top entertainment news. Stay with us.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
In entertainment news, the eldest child of NBA Hall of Famer Scottie Pippen, Antron, passed away at the age of 33. Scottie broke the news on Instagram Monday with a post stating, quote, "I'm heartbroken to share that yesterday I said goodbye to my firstborn son, Antron." The former 6-time NBA champion with the Chicago Bulls didn't go into detail with the cause of death. Antron did suffer from chronic asthma. Despite that, he was able to follow in his dad's footsteps, playing basketball for both South Georgia Technical College and Texas A&M International. Early Monday morning, the National Football League and iHeartMedia announced that they're teaming up to launch a podcast network. The NFL currently produces 7 different podcasts that can be found on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify. With this deal, all NFL podcasts will be available on iHeartMedia. They'll also team up to produce some new NFL podcasts that are currently in the works. This will also include access to NFL film content. The network is expected to be available this summer ahead of the 2021 NFL season. McDonald's and the widely popular Korean pop group BTS are collaborating to create a new meal at the fast food chain. The meal includes a 10-piece chicken McNugget, medium fries, and a medium Coke, along with Cajun and sweet chili sauces. The new sauces are inspired by those popular in BTS's home country, South Korea. The restaurant chain has released other celebrity-inspired meals in the past, including American rapper Travis Scott and Latin pop artist J Balvin. The BTS meal launches in the United States on May 26th. A stalker was arrested for trespassing at singer Taylor Swift's Manhattan apartment on Saturday. The man claimed that Swift was communicating with him on social media. 52-year-old Hank Johnson got into Swift's building and was charged with trespassing. He also showed off a restraining order he has with models Bella and Gigi Hadid, who are friends of Swift's. Johnson was charged with criminal trespassing and was released Sunday night. That's it for today's news. Thank you for watching. We also want to thank our executive producer, Margarita Cremitis, and crew member, Rebecca McManus. We wish them luck as they graduate this semester. Thank you also to our technical director, Reed, for his 2 years of leadership. As a reminder, you can always keep up with Lewis News on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and by visiting our YouTube channel. I'm Luis Chavez. Have a great night.